Last month, the Dodgers celebrated their 50th year in Los Angeles with a huge exhibition game at the Los Angeles Coliseum, their original California home. Up north, no such homecoming party was offered by their rivals, the San Francisco Giants. The city's beloved Seals Stadium was destroyed by a wrecking ball in 1960 to make way for the curse of Candlestick Park. Only one vestige remains of the neighborhood's baseball heritage, the Double Play Bar. It's there that the Giants honored the anniversary of the first Major League Baseball game in West Coast history.
How many of you in the room were actually here across the street on April 15th, 1958? That's a pretty good show.
One man who wasn't at the Giants' home opener was Bill Soto-Castellanos, the longtime Seals bat boy and suddenly unemployed visitors' clubhouse attendant.
Initially, I wasn't loyal to the Giants at all, to be honest. But how could I be when the Seals were my life? I had different mixed feelings about the whole thing. But today, 50 years later, I mean, they've done what they've done, and they've tried to do what they could do, given what they had. It was a horrible mistake for them to tear down Seals Stadium, to go to Candlestick, but that's show business. If you walked out of the front doors here and just looked across the street 60 years ago, you would be looking at a ballpark whose exterior was mint green, beautiful facade on the stadium itself. And once you walked through the three gates of the front gates on 16th Street, you walked into an environment which was dark green. So that contrast between a mint green and a dark green was overwhelming. And then the grass in the field was an in-between green, a nice plush green. So I was myself personally in a different holy environment, which I consider hallowed ground.
And I guess where Office Depot would be the beginning of the curvature around, I think that'd be close to home plate. And right below it, Paul Fagan had built a circular carriage for the socialites way back in '47. He was on the field at Seals Stadium, and he saw two workmen up there on a scaffold and all that. The scaffold broke, and one or both of them came tumbling down to their death.
Jesus.
Yeah. Management, the usherettes, custodians, first-class people. Very helpful, very considerate, very understanding, even to the extent when I burned down the clubhouse. I didn't actually burn it down, I burned down one of the rooms. It was a different group of people that came to the ball games, predominantly white, a few black, some Latinos, some Asians. Today, when you walk in that environment over there, it's everything and anything, and it's gorgeous. And to me, that's an emotional plus. Nobody would have predicted this was going to happen. But 50 years after their last season that they won the pennant, it's a different environment. It's a more inclusive environment. That's great. That's exactly right.